finished here 3-0 to Nottingham Forest, an absolute shambles of a display from Tottenham Hotspur. Every time you think you're taking a step forward, we got a point at Newcastle, not a great performance, then you backed up with the win in Europe and obviously the great win against Brentford, and now we're back here, back at square one, and I think that was back of what we've seen over a majority of the season, to be honest. Inability to create chances, masters of our own downfall with our playing out the back and with our general shit passing through the middle of the park. And I don't know, man, like, what are we supposed to say after that?
Well, do you know what? For the first of all, I'll say 3-0 was, it could have been double that. It could have been double that. From minute 1 to minute 90, we were an absolute mess. And for people that think I just glazed Frank, I hate that word, or always big Frank up, win, lose or draw, whatever, today, totally unacceptable from him. It looked like we were going somewhere. It looked like there was a style of play, patterns of play, tactics, desire, fight, attacking prowess. And today I didn't understand the lineup, I didn't understand the passive patterns of play, I didn't understand the strategy, I didn't understand the tactics. Frank has this today, I can say for the proper first time, I am really, really disappointed and deflated in him. And for me to say that, he just, even at half time, didn't make subs immediately. It was clearly not working. But again, the players, there's too many players on there that don't have the fight, desire. When the going gets tough, the tough go hiding, or the weak go hiding. But Frank, I don't understand what you're trying to do today. I really don't.
But it's just like the same lack of fight, lack of effort, lack of desire, lack of tactical nous to really throw the game in our favour. And look, what happened with the changes today? I don't understand that change that Davis comes on for Jed Spence. Like, Jed Spence was literally one of our only good players today. I thought he was one of the decent ones out there tonight. And you saw his frustration when he went off, he was really kicking up a fuss. And I can understand where he's coming from, because in what world is Ben Davies going to do a better job and really try and spur us forward in terms of trying to get a result than Jed Spence? I just don't get that sub.
Mate, what more says that we're going to go for the game than bringing on Ben Davies?
And Palhinha at the same time.
Unless there was an injury to Jed, which we don't know, well, at the moment we don't know, but the whole stand away in was bemused by it. It was like, what is going on? And like we said, just didn't understand a single thing. And I'll tell you what, I was talking to the people next to us, I don't think at one point we put 5 progressive passes, three, let alone 5 progressive passes going forward. We were clueless, and Forest, literally every player had the fucking space of Sherwood Forest to do what they wanted to do. Do you know what? We said against Brentford, we made Brentford look bad because Brentford was shit. Well, today, not only were we shit, but Forest made us look absolutely pathetic today.
It's like, what have we come to? Like, we're getting to 20 minutes to go, 25 minutes to go into this game, and these lot are taking the piss out of us.
Completely.
They're allaying us, the fans are singing all the songs, you know what I mean? They're just bantering us to fuck.
Yep.
And we got nothing in response. We've got absolutely nothing in response.
Nothing.
And you come out here with all the hope, a lot of Spurs fans quite confident coming into the game.
So
Nottingham Forest in poor form, 17th, lost 2 out of their last 3. Yeah, Sean Dyche has made a bit of a difference, but we couldn't even touch them today. Like we literally could not hurt them for 1 second in the game. Archie Gray had 1 shot on target. Apart from that, that was it. That was literally our only chance in the game. And you're thinking, come second half, we'll push on a bit more. We'll put them under a bit more pressure. But it got even worse, man.
Yeah, and you know what?
It got even worse.
With this game as well, we knew there was to be a bit of spice to this game because of the Morgan Gibbs White affair, obviously the Ange and all that stuff. And you thought, again, the guys, the lads would know that this game means something to the fans for pride and whatever. And again, just like Chelsea and Arsenal, when it matters to the fans and when there's something like for the fans in these fixtures, they just do a complete shit show. I am so disappointed and enraged by what I've just witnessed.
But it's just like we've just been through all these shit performances, and you think you're going in the right direction.
Correct.
You think you've had a few kind of half performances behind you, and you're going in the right direction, and they pull out of this.
Well, the thing is, what you say, Ben, is if we'd lost that game but played like we did against Brentford and Slavia, you said, okay, still a bad defeat, but you could see they're trying to continuously play to a strategy, and they're trying it, but we've gone from playing very, very attacking to literally being scared of the football.
This is a step in the wrong direction. I'm
A
sorry.
massive
this
one,
is
mate.
a massive step
Massive.
backwards. Massive step backwards in terms of just a lot of fans' belief
Yeah.
in what Thomas Frank can do and in
Yeah.
the direction that we're going in. Like, game management was shocking today. What does Matisse Tell need to do to get, you know, a significant time on the pitch? Like, you had
Yep.
50 minutes, it was 3-0 down, 2-0 down by then. So it's like, what are you expecting him to do? And it's back what I consistently say about Tottenham under Thomas Frank. We're relying too much on individualism. Whether it's Jed Spence trying to run the pitch, whether it's
Yep.
Kolo Muani trying to run the pitch, whether it's Kudus trying to run the
Yep.
pitch. It's just like, that seems like our only avenue of attack.
Yep. So-
and where's actually some tactical flexibility? Where's the actual trying to play it through them? It's just not there.
You know what it is? Well, first of all, the last couple of games we've been saying Pedro Porro's looked so much more like his old self. Today he was absolutely...
He was like his old
He
shit
was
self
shocking.
today, yeah.
Kudus, who I saw for the first time today, not first time seeing him live, but for the first time I saw that he holds onto the ball occasionally way too long. I know there's a lot of emphasis for him to try and create and do something, but there are a few stages in the game where he could just pass the ball off easily or do something with it, but he just hangs on for it. The only player I will say that once again that showed any fight throughout the game is Xavi Simons with his defensive work. He's trying to do things. Look, it wasn't a great performance from any of the players, but he's always trying to cover in defence. He's always putting a tackle on. A couple of times he's putting his head in dangerous areas. He don't stop fighting.
I think the thing is, right, there's a few players showing fight and showing an ability to drive
Yep.
the team forward, but it goes back to what I said before. It's all them trying to do it on their own. There's no
Correct.
teamwork.
Correct.
And there's just no kind of what you want to see as like what we saw against Brentford, right? We saw
Yep.
teamwork, we saw progressing the ball, we saw pressing
Yep.
high up the pitch. The pressing was so bad today. Nothing was
I don't think there
existent.
was any pressing.
Yeah, exactly. There was none of the green shoots that we saw in the Brentford game that we see today, right?
No.
And it's all back to the individualism, and that's what it comes down to. Like, we need to know how to work as a team and on a consistent basis. We don't know how to do that.
Well, it's like the green shoots have actually turned out to be weeds, and we've just had to pluck them out
Yeah.
and start from scratch. And we go again. We've got a whole week
Vicario
now
as well. He
oh,
got
mate.
shit from the away end today.
Mate.
I need to see it again because a lot of people saying maybe it was Archie, maybe it was Vicario. So I need to see it again. But it
either
don't
way,
look good
he
for
should have left
Vicario.
it, shouldn't he? I mean, we
Yeah.
have to see it again. But whether it was a bad ball from Archie or whatever, it was down the other end of the pitch. I don't know why we're going backwards, and he's got to learn to just fucking kick that ball out. Remember when we were growing up, if in doubt, kick it out. Just fucking hoof it away. It's too
Yeah.
many times.
It's too
we're in
much of
this
a
situation.
catalogue this season to,
And the
to
teams
not be a
know it. The
conversation
teams know
point.
to press.
Yeah.
So it's our own
And
downfall.
the fans were putting him under a lot of pressure
Yeah.
today. And look, it is what it is.
And
We
the
got
cross.
yeah. It's just shocking, man. It's just shocking. 2 goals that was so avoidable today. We've lost the game. We got to go.
Yep.
We'll see you later. Liverpool next. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.